Hi, I'm Chef Michael Allemeier, and I'm one of the culinary instructors at SAIT. Now today I want to share one of my favorite recipes with you. In this day of self-isolation and everyone staying at home, I think we're looking towards food as being way more comforting. And I want to share my favorite fried rice recipe with you because what's great with this recipe, it's a great way to utilize leftovers, anything you may have kicking around in the fridge. In our household, we like to call it the fridge cleaner. All right, time to cook some fried rice. So I've got my wok here, it's well seasoned. Now, if you don't have a wok, don't worry about it. You can use a large frying pan. It is called fried rice after all, so use a large frying pan. So over medium heat, I've added my canola oil and we want to just heat that up and we want to just coat the pan so the oil goes everywhere. Then what we're going to do is add in the turmeric, because we're going to actually season the oil with the turmeric, and then the minced garlic is going to go inside. Now you want to make sure you're using medium heat, because if it's too hot you run the risk of burning the garlic and burning the turmeric, and you really don't want to do that. What we want to do is create a really nicely seasoned oil, because in turn this oil is going to transfer all its goodness and all its flavor into the rest of the dish. What I'm looking for here is for this to be really fragrant. Turmeric's got a lovely earthy aroma to it, and of course the garlic, absolutely fantastic. In go my mushrooms. We're going to add the mushrooms to that, and in goes my cooked chicken. I definitely recommend, if you're adding a protein to it, have it partially cooked in advance. And then, simple matter of using this wok spoon here. Now if you don't have a wok and you're not using a wok spoon, just use like a wooden spoon or a spatula or something like that when you're actually doing your saute. So you can see how that turmeric really has a lovely way of coloring everything, and all that lovely turmeric and garlic oil is really seasoning and flavoring all of this. And then at this stage of the game, when we're past the risk of things burning, I'm going to turn the heat up a little bit more. All right. Now, generally with fried rice, once we've established the cook here and all our garnishes, we do want to increase the heat. All right, in goes our day-old rice. Now, a good little trick for this is rice can clump and be quite sticky. So what I did in advance was just kind of fluffed and broke up the rice a little bit. So in goes the rice, and now it's just a simple matter of mixing it in with all the other ingredients, just like that. And you can see how that turmeric transfers its awesome color and flavor onto all the different ingredients, like so. So now basically what we're at the stage now, we want to ensure everything is getting heated up well. And what I like about the turmeric, it actually lets you know if it's come in contact with everything. You should have a nice, consistent, even color. If there's any large bowls of rice, go ahead and break them up. That's why it's good to do that in advance. And then as this heats up, we're starting to come to the home stretch. I'm going to add the peas to it. Now the peas I didn't thaw out. If they are frozen, just pop them in the microwave for like maybe a minute just to thaw, or just run them under some cold running water till they're thawed out, and away you go. In goes the egg. And it's just a simple matter mixing everything together like this. Green onion garnish. I love it. And then soy sauce goes in. Now this will add a little bit of moisture back to it. And then the sambal oelek. So you can control if this has a huge degree of spice to it. This is a moderately mild flavor with regards to the spice and the sambal oelek. Look at this. That's all coming together nicely. And that soy sauce is important because that's going to be the salt elements. We don't use conventional salt in this one. And you can see how nicely everything is coming together. Now the beauty of this is I used what I had in my fridge. So it's a great way to utilize leftovers. And I think right now, while we're all social isolating and we're all staying at home, we don't want to waste any food. Food wastage right now, well, at any time, to me, is one of the great social crimes. And this is a great way to utilize what you have. The base values here is the oil, the turmeric, the amount of rice. Then you can literally go ahead and substitute whatever you have. So I think in all honesty, my family has never had the same fried rice recipe twice because it's constantly changing based on what we've got in the fridge. And folks, that is my fried rice. See how easy it is? So like I said, we call it the fridge cleaner in our house, all right? Because you can literally use whatever you've got and just substitute it in. Enjoy it, please.